Hi, I'm Leslie, and it's 90-day fiance update. We had our first wedding, and that in itself is a miracle because these 90 days are the roughest, and that someone actually made it down the aisle through those brutal 90 days and got married, that is a feat in itself. But we had our first wedding. We have another couple that is finalizing the paperwork as a good business deal is done. And we think that they might actually make it down the aisle, so that's good. And unfortunately, another couple, the closer they get to the wedding day, the more it seems like they may not actually make it down the aisle. But before we get into it, please subscribe and help our small but mighty channel. And let's just start right in. Well, I have to start with Kara and Guillermo because they actually made it down the aisle. They did, and you know, I am not into fashion at all. Oddly, it's strange for a girl, but I have to say her wedding dress was so perfect for her. She looked stunning, 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 stunning. I was just like, wow, what a perfect fit. The whole thing about it, her hair, everything, she looked gorgeous. They got married, they said the vows. It made you feel that they're actually in love and they really want to do this. It was beautiful. He only messed up one word and she corrected him, and how telling is that for their future? But they made it, they kissed, and she was happy, and they're married. They made it through the 90 days. Kara and Guillermo, congratulations. Anyway, let's go on to Bilal and Shaeeda. Well, Shaeeda, I guess, spoke with Bilal's mom, and she kind of set her straight, skillfully set her straight, that she is the demise of this relationship and she needs to not worry about being right all the time, and you can lead from behind, meaning submit to your husband, but then kind of like work it from behind the scenes, whatever. Shaeeda came out of there tearful and thinking she was the reason everything was not working out. She goes back to Bilal, and I have to say, just taking that step back, saying she would sign the prenup, you did see him kind of retreat and be a little less unappealing. Like there was a little trickle of something in there I saw that was appealing and did care about this woman. But, you know, as any good business deal goes, they got down to the fine print. She said baby or no baby, wants it in the thing, you know, wants it in that prenup, all the things. You got to have it in there. This is a business transaction. They pretty much shook on it at the end, but I think they're going to make it. And I actually think there is caring and love there. Hopefully she will get her baby, and he will stay intact with all his money. But so that was that. Now I'm going to go on to Patrick and Thais, and this is looking just sad. You know, Patrick loves this girl. I don't know why. I don't remember that he had been through a marriage before, but I guess he had. I must have forgot that. But this is his second go arounds, and he really wants this. He loves this girl, and she loves him, I think, but I think she's so tied to her country and her dad and everything. He is such an influence that the more she thinks about upsetting her dad, it's just like the more she's just pulling away. And I think the family can see it. She's not a bad girl. She doesn't want to hurt Patrick, but I think she's just torn and she's going to struggle with this. And they did say that their wedding day is 2/2/22, which is really cool because now we kind of know when this is actually happening, kind of. So it's probably, you know, we're probably around January of 2022 when this is being filmed. I thought that was interesting. We could kind of get a sense of when they're filming and when we actually see it. So theoretically, we know if they got married, and someone should know. But anyway, but it's a little sad. I don't know if they're going to make it down the aisle. I have a feeling she's going to cave, and as Patrick says, she is a flight risk now. Gonna go on to even Mohammed, and he also had an awakening. Mohammed spoke to his mom. It was the week of speaking to people and getting insight, speaking to moms, because moms know. Anyway, spoke to his mom. She was like, you need to be a little more flexible and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he left that conversation. He was just like, I love Eve. And I was like, you do? Okay. You know, he loves Eve. He apologized. He said he was sorry and asked for an apology for giving her stress for the last 2 months. And they are off and running. I guess he proposed, gave her a ring, and they're going to do it. So there you go. Muhammad made a total switcheroo. They looked like they were done, but they pulled it back around. And then on to Jibri and Miona. And the one thing I'd say about this is they took my idea. I said about Joshua Tree being a great place to have a wedding. And sure enough, here they are. They're going to Joshua Tree, having their nuptials there. I thought this was odd. You know, he leaves the family. He's going to marry Miona. I don't give it much hope, but whatever. They're going to get married. It was just sad because he loves his mom also. And I'm just kind of baffled with the mom said, you know, they knew she was coming. They knew it was 90 days. She should be there. She should be there. They said, oh, but he's getting married close and she still can't be there. So the mom is like playing like a weird kind of hardball. I just thought that was wrong. He's not going off to an island, which is where they said they couldn't take off work and be there, but he's fairly local now. The parents should be there. And Jibri and Miona, they said 3 days till they wed. 3 days. A lot could happen in 3 days. And last but not least, Emily and Kobe. Many people think Emily just planned this pregnancy. I don't know. That would just be why throws chaos into your life. You need your parents to help you out. I mean, the only thing that was funny about this is like Kobe, because of his friend, temperature, and it cracks me up every time they say that. I'm like, how do you say that with a straight face? It's a word. It's like saying my friend lampshade. Temperature? I don't know. His friend temperature. I'm sure that's not his birth name, but whatever. Temperature. They just say it like it's John. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, so he's kind of getting Kobe to realize he's the man. He's supposed to be running this. That guy's doing more destruction for his relationship. But in the end, Emily runs this. And if you're not going to let her run this, it's never going to work. She lays down the law. She found him looking for apartments here and there. And she was like, that's the end of that. Put a stop in it. You know, she runs this guy. It is, if he has to know what he's signing up for. And Emily and Kobe are supposedly getting married this weekend when this is happening. So also super close. We can only wait till next week to see if it happens. Anyway, I think I hit them all. But if you liked my update, please subscribe, help out our channel. We're so passionate about this. And hit the notification bell and leave any comments if you have any insights that I have missed. And and hopefully with my partner next time, we will be back and we'll see you next time. Bye.